So by now, I'm assuming that you've all heard that Shohei Ohtani could be in some serious trouble. The golden boy of the MLB is smack dab right in the center of a $4.5 million gambling scandal. And this story has everything: illegal gambling, lies, deceit, even full-blown massive theft. The one thing that this story probably won't be having, though, is a happy ending, because as more information gets revealed to us, it's becoming increasingly clear that this could be a big problem for Shohei Ohtani. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In this one, folks, we're going to be talking about the recent developments surrounding the ongoing gambling scandal centered around Shohei Ohtani and his former interpreter, Ippei Muzihara. Before we get into it, I encourage you guys to hit the like and smash the subscribe button if you enjoy baseball content and discussion so you don't miss any future videos. All right, folks, let's get into it. So this whole thing was convoluted from the beginning, but it really hit that extra level when Ippei Muzihara, the interpreter, decided to change up his story. The Athletic writes, the two accounts of what happened could not conflict more. The first, as told to ESPN by a spokesperson for Ohtani as well as Muzihara himself, is that the two-time MVP wired the money to cover his friend's gambling debt. The second, as told by Ohtani's attorneys, is that the superstar was the victim of theft. The attorneys did not explain how the theft could have occurred. So just to recap, because there are a lot of moving parts here, Ippei Muzihara went and talked to ESPN and told them that Ohtani was aware of this illegal gambling. He wasn't happy that his friend got $4.5 million in the hole, but that he was okay with sending that money to this illegal bookie and bailing his friend out. And this account was also said by Ohtani's spokesperson. But then the entire story switched when the lawyers came out a day later and said, no, Ohtani had no idea about this illegal gambling. The $4.5 million was actually a massive theft by Ippei Muzihara, and Ippei Muzihara, he agreed with it, which then of course leads people to start asking the question, why did this story change so drastically? Well, The Athletic writes, the most logical assumption, Ohtani's attorneys feared the original version could place him in some form of legal jeopardy, which raises another question, why did the spokesperson for Ohtani allow Muzihara to talk at all? Now, in my opinion, I tend to agree with The Athletic here. If Ippei actually stole the money, like the lawyers are coming out and saying, then why did a spokesperson for Ohtani say otherwise? And then if he did steal the money, then why, after giving a 90-minute interview with ESPN telling them, in fact, that Ohtani knew about this and he sent the money to the illegal bookie, why did he change his story so dramatically 24 hours later? The fact of the matter is, none of it makes any sense. Now, the most damning evidence towards Shohei Ohtani is that his name actually appears on a few of these statements going to this illegal bookie, and that's not good. Typically, the police, when they're dealing with illegal gambling operations, don't usually go after the bettors, they go after the bookie, but the MLB, that's different. Rule 21 of the MLB gambling policy states, any player, umpire, or club, or league official or employee who places bets with illegal bookmakers or agents for illegal bookmakers shall be subject to such penalty as the commissioner deems appropriate in light of the facts and circumstances of the conduct. And even though Shohei Ohtani is the golden boy of the MLB, it doesn't make him exempt from these rules. The MLB recently released a statement about all this, saying, Major League Baseball has been gathering information since we learned about the allegations involving Shohei Ohtani and Ippei Muzihara from the news media. Earlier today, our Department of Investigations began their formal process investigating the matter. My goodness gracious, who the hell had this on their 2024 MLB bingo card? Now, I assume if a formal investigation is to be done about this, then more information should become available to us in the coming days and weeks, and frankly, we just need more right now. Nothing about this story makes any sense right now, and when you really start thinking about it, it just gets more suspicious. Like, let me ask you, why would an illegal bookie give $4.5 million worth of credit to Ippei Muzihara, a guy who told ESPN he only makes $300,000 to $500,000 a year? Either he's the dumbest bookie in the entire world, or something else is going on here. Ultimately, folks, this entire situation is just a big mess right now, and it's really tough to know who to trust and what to believe. I think the one thing that we know for certain, though, is that if Ippei Muzihara ever comes to you and tells you to ride with him on a bet, say no, because I promise you, you are going to lose. But folks, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.